Hello, 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 everybody. How are you tonight? We are playing Arknights. Not some shit high. Code. Hello, cats. Hello. Stimky. We are doing some press stream, okay, cats? I have quite a bit of this red thing. But actually, I wanted to do a press stream a little bit because I was exploring the Sarkas Ferntails. And I'm about to fight the last boss. And I think that 5 minutes is enough to fight the final boss before we actually start the stream, you know? Sure. Oh, how was it good? Wait. Sorry, it's we need one more thing of this. Never mind, we're not finishing this, but I'll keep trying, you know? Do I have plans? Yes, I have plans. Okay, we can change this one. Okay, we can do this. We can absolutely do this. Promote to operators. Sure. Oh, no, okay. Frostleaf. Add Quora. Perfect. I am not Shit. Let's do a face-off. I need plans right now. I really need plans. My team is pretty goated right now. Oh, right. Everybody has the wrong fucking abilities. Forgot about that. Agreed with you. Hello, Captain Fumbles. We are starting soon. Right now, we're just playing a little bit of this thing, you know. As you can see, this is just an IEs, so victory. So yeah, we're not starting. Perfect. I got the plans. Okay. That's the only thing I wanted. Another guard voucher. Sure, I'm gonna recruit Spectre. We're not gonna use her, but whatever. We have mental toils or whatever. Okay. Yes, this is a very nice IS. I'm trying to finish this IS before the stream. Summons, I don't have summons right now. I'm gonna go for a lost and found. Yes, okay, this is the point. I don't have fun summons. No, nobody here summons. Yeah, I mean, deep color summons, but I'm not using deep color for the final fight. All I need is 50 HP. That's much better. Save house. We don't need to elevate anybody else, but we can absolutely have more life. Life points. Always good. Gonna go here, use the plans. All units have 30% healing effectiveness. Sure. That's gonna be very helpful. Sure, a shield. Okay, we have enough strength to deal with this. Honestly, I think I prefer Spectre, you know. Spectre, you know. Okay, but before we actually start, I'm gonna do the hello, how are you? Welcome everybody to the stream, and then we start. How about that? Hello, squad. How are you tonight? Welcome to Arknights. We will be playing Chapter 7 today. We are at the end of IU6. So, guys, what do you prefer? Should I just jump straight to the story mode? Or do you want me to see how I beat the shit out of a boss? Because I most likely will beat the shit out of a boss. You know? I have already cleared this a couple times. So I am sure I can just go in and abuse the boss a little bit. I was doing this because I needed some money. Some LMD. So guys, what do you prefer? Finish off the ice run. Okay, let's cheat over this boss. It is time to cheat over a boss. You sure? Wait, oh yeah. And we just... A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, now it's the time. Oh. No! Fuck! Okay, we are fucked. Damn. That was really bad for me. But I can fix this. I can fix this. I can absolutely fix this. Okay, I can fix this. 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 Why is he so fucking tanky? He should not be this tanky. Oh no, never mind. He's dying now. Okay, he has to die now. Second form? The second form will give me a lot of issues, but... I believe we can do this. I have a Spectre. Got it, go here! We did it! We killed it! Yes. This is the true power of Christmas. Okay. I'm gonna bring him back. Oh, also, she's looking at the wrong direction. We just need to survive a little bit more now. And that's it, you know? Dropping here Mlinar. Okay, so Captain Fumbles, what do you think about my absolutely fucking goated team? I hope you enjoy my good as fuck team, you know? Wait, no, what the fuck? Oh, fucking course, we don't have a healer there. Ah, but we still have a lot of health points. Okay. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Deliver guards to smash things. Yes. Okay, I don't think we lost a single life point here. I mean, right now the only thing we need is Frostleaf. My beautiful Frostleaf. Go, Frostleaf. You can deal with this shit. She can absolutely deal with this shit. Never mind, she cannot. Let's just clear this shit. Done. 1. We have cleared Ice. Ice 5. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. I had a pretty goated team though. Alright, let's skip this. Cats. Ooh, what cats? That was a boss. Absolutely goated. Absolutely goated. Yes, whatever. I think I unlocked also a new difficulty, you know? Yes, difficulty 7. And I got money! Money and a skin. Nice skin, very nice skin. Just equipping it because the other guy kind of looks silly. LMD. Okay, now it's time for the story mode. Ballard teamed hand. Okay, yes. Skin, who cares? I mean, have you seen the other skin of that guy? If I remember correctly, he is a support. No, he's a specialist. He's a fucking alchemist. Look, this skin looks great. The other skin, he looks very fucking silly. Even with a fake male mustache. I mean, this also has a male mustache, but it looks a little bit better than this one. You know? I'm still not gonna use that guy. But there we go. But yeah, this is my team. But we're not using this team. We're using this team. Cutter, Frostleaf, Pinecone, Quora, Click, Perfumer, Gravel, Contrail, Fang, Melantha, Cardigan, and Cruz. He's really good though. I bet he's good. I have seen that he's good, but I just don't like how he looks that much, you know? I am building a very good operator. And by good I mean it's absolutely trash. But have you seen this one? Captain? She doesn't do that much damage. She's good. But not great, okay? She's not great. So you might ask, why am I building this character? Have you seen the uptie art of this character? Have you seen the uptie art of this character? I feel like I have to show this. This is the uptie art of this character. Boom! The only reason we have this is because look at that. Look at that. Absolutely good. Anyways. Very Gator. Hello, Burst Out. Yes, very Gator. Very Gator coded, you know? Captain fumbles. What is that? What is that emote? Oh. So yes, I was buying that shit to be able to level her up. I'm trying to get her to S2. E2, I mean. Oh fuck, not the store. Not here. Where's... Okay, squads. So yeah, this is the squad that we will be using. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was actually thinking I'm gonna leave Myrtle because Myrtle is like kind of a little bit broken as well. And I'm gonna add my Gator Girl. Because why the fuck not, you know? Headphones died, so bye. Bye, cats. Yeah, we need to uptie her too, but I don't have LMD, you know? Anyways, this is the team that we will be using. So when Lynn comes back, guess you'll pull for her. Absolutely, absolutely I'm pulling for Lynn. If she ever comes back, you know? Anyways, it's time to start this shit. We're reading the story, by the way. Fang as a DP generator. Yes, Fang is great as DP generation, you know? An old monster once told me, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. I always thought it was stupid, but the guy's a monster, so maybe I do have to give this some thought. Does a bug jump into a flame to get stronger? So stupid. No, let's talk about how dumb and weak a bug is. You know, no matter how strong a bug gets, in the end, it's still just a bug. If a bug jumps into a flame, all it proves is that the heat messed up its brain. Assuming it even had a brain, it obviously went mad. But what if I was to leap into the flames? Besides proving that I'm crazy, what else would I prove? I'd come out a bit charred, but how would that make me any stronger? But we're talking about death here. And what does an undying monster know about death? Alas, such is the nature of the bitter death that none may resist. Oh, W! You'll still talk to me? That's a surprise. I thought you were totally caught up in your plan to destroy Lungmen, Tallulah. W, you haven't given anyone notice of your visit. Oops, my bad. I've been a mercenary for too long. Forgot all about that reporting every detail of my life to the boss thing. Sorry, leader. Roach is spotted. I mean, depends. If it's the alt, then it needs not a roach. But anyways, you know, I can't go all the way up to the top of the command tower, so I have to ask you to stoop to my level. Your sarcasm isn't doing us any good. W, Reunion needs the might of the sarcasm, and we should strive not to add any more personal conflicts between us. Just call us devils. Only the bleeding hearts and self-righteous call us sarcasm. Us mercenaries, we know exactly what we are. Oh god, we're gonna fight sarcasm? I think I beat a couple of sarcasms now in that house it's called, in that IUs, you know? Strange. Devils, the inferior race of the banished. You mercenaries cannot accept this definition, nor will you take pride in it. Duh, but your people started calling us devils. Not as a hate thing, or because it was catchy or whatever. Devil's a fear thing. You people called us that because we scare you. So, us mercs like being called the devils because we know exactly what it really means. And we always make good and sure anyone left alive takes the subtext straight to heart. Oh, sorry. Me yapping on about this is like trying to show off in front of an expert, isn't it? We are no-name merc squad famous for brutality. But compared to you, why that's like a worm trying to go up against a crab. After all, leader, nobody scares people better than you. Inflict terror upon your enemies and provide warmth to your friends. To strike fear into our enemies and bring hope to our comrades. That is the way Reunion has always done things. Yeah, sure. So driving Ursus core city into Lungmen is also in line with a certain comrade's ardent wish? Our warriors are still bravely fighting inside Lungmen. They need our assistance, and we will bring it to them. The infected inside Lungmen require hope, and our warriors here have expressed their earnest desire to be that source of hope. Everyone's wishes find harmony here, and the responsibility to see those wishes come to fruition belong to us, Reunion. Literally slaughter innocent folk in episode 1. Yeah, she's not good. She's a politic, okay? She's a politic. All politicians lie. Don't forget about that. This will also bring benefits to the Sarkas. I assure you, beyond doubt. Hello, Amy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. And hugs for you, too. Sarkas mercenaries like you, scattered between various city-states, as well as those who pull your strings. You will drink deeply of the chaos between cities and countries, and it will nourish you. After Lungmen, no nomadic city is safe. Your kind will find more room to expand and thrive, and your people will prosper. Oh, sounds like a good deal. Just going off the profits. I'm totally on board. Tell me, W, what doubts do you still have? None. You've made a great case. Want a standing ovation? No need. Then let's talk about my mission. Bad news is I failed. I didn't manage to bring back my target, and she wouldn't give me the thing. That's not your fault. The kinship between Misha and School Shatterer was bound to lead to uncertainties. Why'd you send me to grab the scientist's daughter then? It seems like you didn't even need her or her secrets for your big plan. Between the attack on Lungmen and firing up the core city, what was the point of her anyways? The authenticity of the key still has to be verified. I can personally verify that we've activated the core city, but Union still needs full control over the way it stops. That's where this key comes in. Mephisto told me that the old geezer found in the abandoned city was the real deal. No, W, Mephisto would not tell you that. It would only be you spilling secrets to Mephisto while thinking about extracting the information you want from him. So, is that bit of news true or not? You're not interested in hearing my justifications, but you also don't plan on offering yours either. I have my own channels. I might be a little more frank than I used to be, but I guess I could have mixed up my sources? Something like that. W, if you want me to be more transparent, I can only explain you the details of my plan. All of them. School Shatterer, and your first operation tested the LGD's response speed. It allowed us to adjust our strategy and improve upon our plans to take down Lungmen. Without your cooperation, we could not have succeeded. The key did truly exist, but was lost upon Misha's death. The key that Patriot sought was only a backup plan to deal with this situation. I won't force you to tell me where your information came from, but my explanation should convince you. All right, but leader, I want to know how many keys there are. We won't ask any more questions after that, yeah? 2. Sergei, Royal Chernobyl scientist, held one of them and delivered it to Misha using special means. The other was held by Count Boris, former mayor of Chernobyl. During our attack, he broke off a city plate to flee. However, he was unable to escape the catastrophe. The ruined satellite city? Our undercover agents in the city have kept everything there that we need. We can lure the LGD into an ambush given the proper distance. We have sufficient reason to capture the abandoned city, and the best use of it is to occupy it and turn it into a stronghold. You're really good at explaining things, leader. I'm all out of questions. Hey, I'm not asking too many, am I? Sorry to make you waste so much time explaining it all to me. W, if opponents can resolve the misunderstanding between us, I won't be stingy with my time. In order to ensure a relationship of long-term mutual benefit, I will continue to draw up our future plans. Hopefully, this can slightly increase the trust between us. We will need to support each other to have a chance at overcoming the troubles to come. Really, I'm touched. I don't trust her at all, you know? Of course. Both are liars, you know? I never liked this woman. The Tallulah they talked so nice about in private is so insanely boring. And this Tallulah talking to me right now is just another lying bastard. Oh, not to say there's anything wrong with lying. I lie a lot. Nothing stronger than a well-placed lie. Except maybe Bob. Wow. The truth is like a cup of water. What good does it do when the whole house is on fire? But when I lie, I know I'm lying. I chew up my thoughts up and spit them into ears. This she-dragon thought she lies so natural, it's like the words come out of someone else's mouth. Doesn't matter who she's talking to. It's not just tweaking a couple points to cover up her plans. She takes on a totally different form, turning into something they trust more, telling them what they want to hear. Reunion's most beloved figure is, of course, the leader Tallulah, standing here with me. She's a businesswoman, a trader. With Patriot, she turns right into a warrior woman. She'll show her true face one day, but not everyone will live long enough to see it. Besides, does she even have a true face? Is she an onion? Ogres are like onions, guys. Ogres are like onions. They have layers. You keep peeling off layer after layer until you realize there's nothing inside. Okay, this came out so much after Shrek. You simply do not make a comparison with an onion and expect people not to make fun of you about Shrek. Anyways, I mean it. She was acting honest as an Iberian nun just a minute ago. She lifts her hand slightly. Huh. I know the trick. Right now, she's like a cunning Savara after a lifetime of raiding and killing. Something pulls away the air in front of me, and in a split second, it'll melt away my whole body. Don't tell me you're ready to kill me after a little bit of teasing. Oh, she actually tried. Nobody has ever figured out the formless thing Tallulah throws around, but I know exactly what they do. Ruins, debris, things lose even the most basic structure. It's just like a fire without light. I am her prey. I should have known. Kind of obvious, Dragon Lady. The old Tallulah wouldn't have showed her cards this early. Waiting to die, or plopping down some long-winded monologue before the end, just isn't my style. I never thought about dying, at least not now. The small device I tossed out moments earlier, while I was talking, falls off the ground and blooms into a ball of flames before me. A wave of heat rushes towards me. Luckily, the comforting warmth isn't hers. I am no arts expert, and in my experience, 99% of arts are no match for this pure burst of energy. It's a bomb. Explosions, heat, sharpnel, shockwaves. It's an equalizing force that tears apart any enemy. Or me. I just need to draw out this stalemate a little longer until all the seeds I planted finish blooming. You're such a hard worker, Tallulah. You even went through all the trouble to play out a sitcom with me. I knew it. You really would make a great actor. This Dragon Lady, I don't really hate her that much, do I? Those who don't know how to deceive cannot tell lies, and those are not liars. And she is a monster soaked in lies. She doesn't need to lie. No wonder I get okay, I admit it, kind of scared when I see her. I don't hate her, but I might really be afraid of her. And fear breeds caution. If you've got your guard up, you're prepared. Your little tricks are actually able to neutralize my Originium arts. I might have underestimated you. Hey, this little trick took me hours to put together. Show some respect, huh? She looks a little bit scared, though. But if a little bit of your fire was all it took to make me roll and die, what kind of devil would follow me? You came prepared. You planned to attack me from the very beginning. You made the first move, Dragon Lady. Are you trying to torture me because I'm a pain, or do you want to shut me up because I've seen through you? To punctuate any sentence, a wave of heat surges from her fingertips and leaps towards me. Man, this dragon bitch just won't let me have any fun. This dragon bitch. I love that. I bend my waist and drop into an exaggerated roll, making it look like I'm tying my shoe. Uh-oh. Aim better next time. W, your dirty tricks have been exposed. You are now an enemy of Union. Why do you oppose me? This is certainly of no benefit to you. Why? Why do you think this was my idea? I sure as hell didn't want us clawing at each other's faces this soon. Fact of the matter is, you attacked me first. Trying for a little shock and awe, huh? I guess I have no choice then. I just have to kill you before you kill me. Your insanity has deepened your blind confidence. Lying to me is no big deal. I don't really care who you lie to, how many people you kill, or how many people you lie to. But Dragon Lady, you'll regret lifting a finger against me. Am I the kind of person who says stuff like this? Maybe I really am losing it. Can't even call this insanity at this point. Seems more sentimental than anything else. I guess I really fucked up. I see. Pretending to be crazed and stupid had us all fooled. Turns out I misunderstood your character this whole time. So considerate of others. What a lovely little devil you are. Such a colorful character. Haha, spits. Not as lovely as you, of course. But you'll be even cuter once I rip your tongue out. Can't have it lolling around. Do you think your little traps are enough to kill me? Of course not. Did I ever mention that he set a trap? Better watch your feet. Might be a trap. Say, how many do you want? How many do you have? You pitiful thing. My flames have found you. You'll pay for your betrayal. Ooh, creepy. What's the matter with you? Who are you talking to with that tone of voice? You. I know you hate these words, W. You also hate me for pointing out your purpose. Well, thanks for being so considerate of my preferences. You think you can rile me up with the right phrasing? And like, my purpose? How many people you plan to kill has nothing to do with me, Dragon Lady. What do you know about me? You've got like 80 different plots within plots going on in that noggin, and you're gonna guess what's in mine? W, you want to prevent me from using the core city to attack Lungmen. Oh, if you simply wanted revenge, you would not have chosen this moment. If you wanted to kill me, W, you could have waited until both Lungmen and I are incapacitated. That would have been the wise move. Trying to talk me into giving you information was another cover. A mercenary leader who cares nothing for the direction of Reunion wouldn't ask me, the leader of Reunion, about my plans. You know, I won't kill you, as long as you put aside your interest in this war. Do that and I'll spare your life. I'm fond of you, W. You're a good comic relief, and I have no desire to execute a harmless harlequin. Oh my god. However, a mad woman who will use any method available to kill me has no right to judge good and evil, let alone claim to understand my plans. Are you really as violent and insane as the performances you put on suggests, W? Would you shut up already? You are not. You want to stop Reunion. You want to stop the attack on Lungmen. Those are your intentions. W, you're all too easy to read. I didn't even need to make any plans to investigate you. You came here wearing your heart up your sleeves. That's a lot of bullshit. I'll turn you into a puddle of gore and have someone dump you down the waist shut. Assuming there's anything left. Oh god. Bombs are fire magic. With enough firepower, magic is useless. I press the button on my device in my hand. A simple Originium detonator switch, remotely operated chain explosions. A blazing light of destruction, mixing with a delirious pungent aroma, waves of heat carrying fragments of debris, overturning everything in front of me. Just as I planned, everything reduced to cinders, even the most thick-skinned sarcas. W should have just wizardaled it. Yeah, she really needed to wizardale it. Wait. Didn't I have a detonator mechanism for the explosives? Why did she plant her sword on the ground? Was this your trap? Try me, W of the sarcasm. Try again. Hold on, you. No fire, no burning. The hundreds of iridium explosives I painstakingly twisted into the steel foundations of the city are all gone. Where are the explosions, the heat, the sharpnel? Nothing. The place where I planted the iridium is deformed, melted and warped. Drips of iron and burnt oil, paint covering it gives off a nasty smell. But that's it. My sharpnel, my blast waves, my light show. It's not going to happen. Hello, Savas. At this point, you're obligated to use a support, Wizardel, if and when you fight Tallulah. Why? I think I have enough strong power for this. Unless you mean for the story reasons. And I guess for story reasons, sure. Anyways, the cataclysm that I pictured in my mind a million times over isn't going to happen. The cunning dragon lady must have put her arts into her sword and channeled it deep into the steel beneath us. The heat radiated on to each of my traps, melting them away. You figured it out. You're so smart, W. The world-ending explosion from all directions that should have blown her into a billion little pieces is nothing but a big wet fart. Alright, I've been thoroughly played. Dragon Lady, you're not half as bad. Was this result also part of your plan? Let me guess, your backup plan is you show me an improvised suicide bombing spectacle, isn't that right? Let's not waste each other's time. Don't get too cocky. Little girl, say, are you even the same person? Right now, even I don't really want to know. I don't need you to define me. Choose your death. Die by my flames or thrown from the city walls, or be run through by my sword. Can you really finish me off? Steel must endure 1,000 trials in the forge before it can become a sword. A sword is destined from birth to be a weapon. But you, are you just a mortal shell that has not yet died? Oh, that would be an honor. To be impaled by this sword, would I be the first one? Unfortunately, you'll have to accept second. Now, if we're talking people I've blown up, you, well, would even have a number. Am I going to die? I guess so. But what's so bad about death? There are many things worse than dying. So, when you feel like you're done for, as long as you've prepared for the stuff worse than death, you'll even manage to surprise yourself. Now, I think it's about time I also blow this joint. You blew yourself apart right in my hands? I thought you'd be more afraid to die. Though, your defection didn't surprise me. You, yourself, it surprised me a little. You had some potential as the opening act of a farce. I hope your death was painful enough. W of Victoria. After battle, 31 hours until impact. Patriot? Leader? Sir, your return gives me great peace of mind. Formalities unnecessary. There was a battle here just now. It was between me and W, who tried to assassinate me. Don't worry, I'm fine. From the reports I've received, she was already showing signs of rebellion when she occupied Chernobyl. She made her own decision to let the enemy escape, instigated the Sarkas mercenaries' rebellion, and murdered her superior. These series of actions were likely caused by outside political forces. Where is she now? She should have stood trial. She detonated explosives hidden around her body and fell into the core area. I will dispatch someone to search for her body. Sir, you need not to worry yourself. That does not concern me. And her Sarkas, what of them? I will deal with it. Now that the core city is steadily moving on track, I'll need to stabilize the situation immediately. Leader, this core city was activated without my knowing why. Even the comms have been broken. We're out of options. Ursus may attack Chernobog at any time and slaughter our compatriots. For their sake, we must first take down Lungmen. Right now, all energy must be used to support the operation of the core city, and we have no excess power to support tuning the ingoing and outgoing channels. Hello cats, welcome back. The originium left behind by the catastrophe is so potent that we cannot endure it. The order to recall, you exhausted the last of our backup supply. Now there is only one place that can provide us with enough refined originium. Even then, if time is tight, please discuss with us. What you say may be correct. I am sorry, sir. I should have given it more thought. But what's done is done. This key, how will you use it? It can stop the city. This city can be stopped. Many things when started will not stop. So I'm entrusting this key to you. You'll decide when we stop. I apologize for giving you such an arbitrary command. The Origonium. Oh god, damn it, cats. You seem more subdued today than usual, sir. No, I will go to guard the core city. Someone will attack. They will try. And I will stop them. Excuse me, sir. Crown Slayer, Frost Nova, Mephisto and Faust are still waiting for our help. We must not let any outsiders interfere with our plan. Tallulah? What's the matter, my champion? Leader. Any evil, no matter how great, will always come to an end. This I firmly believe. Yes, I share the same conviction. Goodbye, leader. Go, Patriot. To end this war and regain the status of the infected, reunion will crush all enemies standing in our way. I hate this. What's this? A kind of Sarkis talisman? 2 pieces. This one is for you. The other one I will keep. What are these for? It's a bit heavy. They can keep you safe. Still believe those weird Sarkis things? What's the point of this? Let me finish. Sure. This talisman can withstand torture. Mortal wounds, destroyed organs, no. But the consumption of life, it can withstand. Until it breaks. If yours break, mine will tremble. And I will go save you. What if both pieces break? Why aren't you saying anything? Fine. I'll hang onto it. Good. I'm obviously going to outlive you, so you just do your own thing. Help. Who and what war? My talisman, it, too, has broken. Okay? That was a little bit confusing. You killed W. What are you going to do now? Liberate you. You will no longer need to bow before a Sarkis. All that you desire, I shall grant you. And what exactly is that? War. No longer will you have to endure the foul taste of slaughtering the weak. No longer will you have waste your efforts with a pebble hitting a rock. I will give you a truly equal war. Sarkis, wandering devils. What I will grant you is not only the fear of your victims. I will reforge your blood, your flesh, your steel, and the shame of countless generations of your ancestors. I will grant you slaughter, and I will grant you death. A new era has arrived, and war shall reign supreme. All Sarkis who wish to taste of this new era has to offer, step forward. Who would you have a skill? Okay, interesting. Thanks for the Originate Prime. Oh, first clear! I'm gonna get Thermix! Oh god! I have him already, but oh god, that's very nice. This is my team. So we're gonna reveal the team now. As you can see, we have Cutter. Cutter, it's a great guard operator. She deals a lot of damage. She can take down anything that's flying, but she takes forever to charge. Quarry is just a tank. Fucking amazing tank. Absolutely goated. Frostleaf is my wife. So she's there because she needs to be there. Cardigan's a good girl, okay? And Fang is just a good girl. Gravel, it's just so good. So good. Oh my god, why is it so hard to get my family to leave the fuck me alone? I don't know, cats, I am so sorry. I haven't used Gravel in normal missions. Click, it's just click. Nothing else. We have Pinecone. We have Contrail. She deals damage. He deals damage. Oh, both are she's. She deals damage. Perfumer kills everybody. Tomimi I have never used. This is the first time. And we have Cruz. Oh, also, I wanted to check something out. Give me a second. We do have her, and I want her module. Her module is in 714. Okay, 714. We still have a lot of time to go for that. I was not in this one. The fuck? Okay, it's time to start this. Let's see how these guys work with this sarcastic folk. 6:30 p.m. Number 2, clearance level 8. Dr. GreenLeafNova, thank you for visiting the Rhodes Island Integrated Bioprocessing Unit. Your intention is having determined through analysis of available biological data. In addition, the systems detect that you're in a bad mood. And what would count as a good mood? Good and bad are subjective judgments. However, this system has collected nearly all documented states of mental activity, as well as hormonal criteria for various types of neurological excitement. So you could argue that the system's subjective judgment is substantially closer to the objective truth. Therefore, no matter what action Dr. GreenLeafNova may take, the system will be able to process it, to some degree. Which is to say, you may do as you wish. PRTS is equipped with a non-lethal pacification function. Should you take unreasonable action, you will lose consciousness for 3.55 working hours, ensuring you maintain a behavioral standard close to normal. Welcome home, Doctor. Can this really be called home? Oh, who are you? Are you Dr. GreenLeafNova? Hello? It's you! I'm sure of it. I can feel it. You're a little different. But the person you're holding, that uniform. Can I ask who that you're holding? A friend. She's your friend. But you barely know her at all. Who am I holding? I don't know. This might disappear soon. What do you feel? Traces of people communicating with each other. Smell, warmth, shape. Also, I think we're holding Blaze, right? Deserving of having Lemion module on chapter 13 when I was new. Linar, it's chapter 11, I think. Frost Nova. Maybe. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, right. That would make more sense. I'm not sure, but she? The girl reaches out. Oh, yeah, Frost Nova. Let her. No. You don't want me to do that. No, I'm an outsider. I don't know her. I can't do this, can I? I am sorry. I'm having troubles understanding you. The other operators say that too. There are a lot of big personalities in Rhodes Island, but I might be weird, even for them. Did you want to use this machine? If this is indeed the final resting place of the infected, it is. Just a second, let me check the log. Yes, they cleaned this cabin already. Put her on this slab, easy now there. Then the slab will slide in there and wait for it to close. And finally, press this button. You're really familiar with it. Oh, I've had to use it a lot. Okay, that God damn it, that makes me depressed. Why? This is where all Rhodes Island's infected end up. And if I knew them, if I felt them, if they were my teammates, I always take care of them myself. The original manual was really complicated, but I wrote down how to use it in my terminal. Just a quick look and I can feel it. Feel what? It's like a chain. A chain. Or I could say it's like seeing the links between people. Sending off the people tied to you means untangling the lines around them. The other end of the thread are still tied to us, but even when the one side is gone, the threads don't hang down. It feels like you've lost something inside yourself. Something you didn't know was there, but knowing it won't come back. Why would you want to feel that? Because if you know the feeling, I won't suddenly sting you, right? So then you... Excuse me. I think it's GreenLeafNova. Yeah, that's GreenLeafNova. I don't think it's GreenLeafNova. What do you mean, cats? Identify for Rosmontes. Elite operator present in Rhodes Island integrated infected bioprocessing unit. Will expire in 15 minutes. I will update you momentarily. Stand in place for about 15 seconds. In addition, there is a skirmish taking place by the starboard hull. If possible, please assist after updating your identification code in order to reduce resource consumption. Oh, she's Rosmontes. No, I am carrying Frozenova. I'm not carrying myself. That would be weird. Okay, I'll go do that. I'm making a note of it in my terminal. Reminding you for the 6th time, if you would allow access to the system, it could send the information directly to... No. I am the only one who can use this. Understood. Elite operator? PRTS means me. Should I call you Rosmontes? Yes, Rosmontes. What? About her? I think I should at least know her name. Frozenova. She's a baby. I don't think she's a baby. Anyways, Frozenova. A good name. Hello, Frozenova. Bye-bye. I forgot that she died last time, you know. Night of Farewells. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I believe in ourselves. We might be fucked, but we're not so fucked, you know? Frostleaf! The goat. Wait, you're ahead of me. I should fuck up now, please. You can read the story. It's not gonna spoil the gameplay either. We've been having really short stream, not short, but low viewer counts lately. Hello, Amy. Ram, the story's why I play the game. Then you... Oh, okay, wait, sure. If that makes sense, it's fine. You can leave. I may have fucked up with this deployment. That was a pretty bad deployment. Okay, outside. Vanguard in front of a tank. Yeah, that was a bad deployment. Like I said, it was a very bad deployment, okay? That was my bad. My bad, okay? Sorry. You should use Andriana so you can Charlie Kirk your enemies. Who the fuck is Andriana? I want to use her because I have not used her, you know? I don't even know what she does, but it's gonna be great. If they get too close, I'm just gonna delete them. Okay, we're fine. Clearing a little bit. She's an Abyssal Hunter sniper. Oh, okay. You really like Abyssal Hunters, right? Honestly, we're pretty goated right now. Okay, we're doing very good, you know? Oh, what? I like how they work together. Can you tell me, just to me, what are her star level? It's not star level, but you know what I mean. Ismail Alter when? What do you mean by Ismail Alter? Ismail is not in this game. 5 stars. I am sorry, but I am only using 4 stars right now. I'm trying to beat everything with 4 stars. Well, with the lowest quantity of stars possible. You know, just because I found it funny. Okay, it's time to clear everything. There you go. Nova being an absolute unit. I fucking love Nova. Use cum stars. Lateranus is now OP because of a certain apple girl. Okay, burst out. Wei Wenmu's office. Oh, Carl said, finally. Correct, Mr. Wei. 32 hours ago. 32 hours from now, the core city will collide with Lungmen. Its urban identification code has not been changed, which means that the core of Chernobog, this nomadic city, is still Ursus territory. Oh, Exo Alter is insane, but it's limited. So attacking it would be an act of war. Reunion holding Ursus hostage, like this, is the height of absurdity. You're unreasonably calm, Mr. Wei. Did it maybe occur to you what a peace-loving country the Empire is? Ursus expansionism is driven by a lust of wealth, territory, and growth. If it was profitable, the Empire would start a world war without a second thought, and they would have done it decades ago. But to provoke a war with Yan? The fact that Yan has not waged war for centuries does not mean they lack the capacity to fight. But I'd say a militaristic state might struggle to understand what it is that's led to Yan's prosperity. A world war would have both sides devastated. Yan would need a long time to recover, but Ursus, with its myriad internal conflicts, would take it even harder. Ursus is no longer the world-devouring beast it once was. Only fools and madmen would wage a war that is costly, unprofitable, and doomed to fail. See, they're talking not about Ursus, this is Russia. This is fucking Russia. Anyways, moving on. Mr. Wei, as far as I know, fools and madmen are a dime a dozen in the nomadic cities of the world. Weeding out such people is one of my most important duties, and it's a function of the State's Council of Ursus. Once the State Council responds, we'll implement measures to put a stop to the Chernobyl core. The diplomats will handle the rest. China and Russia relations will be like, absolutely. It's for Russia, yes. For Russia. Our only responsibility is to take control of this crisis before it gets out of hand. You have that much faith in the Empire? No. I have faith in mutual interest. Fighting war after war teaches bitter lessons, and even though Ursus has won a lot of riches from its wars, it has been unable to fight the internal rot those wars have bred. It has not been able to integrate the peoples of the lands it has conquered, and no nation can handle a rebellion while choking down the poison brewed by mutual crisscrossing hate of its own populace. Ursus has the military might to win a war. They are not the same. Oh my god, Savage. Oh my god. Good burn to Russia. The Empire of Ursus is a rotting corpse, posturing to look strong. Are you sure it's not the same? And that is why you believe Ursus will act in its own interest and abide by their deal with you. I have no idea. Oh, I have no deal with the chairman of the state council, verbal or otherwise, but the two of us have about the same amount of sanity left. Fumizuki, send a message for me. I have to make use of this time. Fumizuki? There's another message here for you. Dr. Calcet, Amiya Shen, you should hear this too. Fumizuki? You will change your mind when you hear this. I don't think so. If you reject their help again, we'll truly be isolated. Chief Wei, you must act immediately upon receiving this message. What? That's my messenger. The following has been arts encrypted. Mr. Wei, groups 3 and 4 are standing down. We are unable to get to the source of the matter. I can even speculate on who the mastermind might be. They were whispering from the parliamentary gallery, laughing at my miserable, helpless performance, but I found no evidence to hold them accountable. If something happens in Chernobyl, you must do everything you can to stop it. Otherwise, who knows what will happen? You have the wisdom and ability to stop it at its source. What we could not do, you must do in our stead. That's the end. I want to hear the rest. The rest is the messenger's soliloquy. He's my messenger. Let me hear it. I was unable to meet Chairman White, and the messenger he sent to liaise with me was waylaid by unknown forces. Fortunately, that messenger is still safe and sound. The messenger slipped out of Deity's Grifferberg in the dead of night, and someone secretly aided him. I believe there are forces within Ursus vying for supremacy. I was attacked many times on the road after that, and there were many others who tried to protect me. White tried to help them. I reached the Ural Rift and commandeered a messaging station. What happens now, even I don't know. I hope to make it back to Lungmen to enjoy the flavors of home once again. How is he now? Unclear if he's alive or dead. Oh shit. It sounds like the chairman of the State Council plans to stand by and see how this plays out. The State Council is at the heart of the empire, but Chernobyl is out on the periphery now. The borderlands mostly belong to the army and some remnants of the ancient nobility. The army hasn't had a chance to engage in such operations since the Great Rebellion, but the infected did. The ancient nobility, closely watched as they were, couldn't have planned the Chernobyl incident, but the infected could. Indeed, most of Reunion's infected had no training. They didn't stand a chance against the Ursus Guard and the Chernobyl riot police. But a catastrophe did. Chernobyl failed to split the plates in time, and there was nothing they could do against the catastrophe. Reunion had to infiltrate the city early to stop the security forces from mobilizing, while the army ignored their maneuvering. Lungmen and Rhode Island anticipated Reunion's actions, and the ALGD made a plan to annihilate them. But Chernobyl? Even to this day, Chernobyl and the Ursus court haven't said a word. Now we know why. Writing off the city and all its inhabitants, Ursus handed Chernobyl over to Reunion. And the infected, who have lived so long on the threshold of death that they no longer fear it, would assume control of the city after the catastrophe. They didn't have to do anything. They just got out of the way. They only had to let it happen. But after suffering a catastrophe, Chernobyl was just a dead city with nothing of value, which left the infected heading for Lungmen. No matter who's running Reunion, all the elements were perfectly aligned. Give the order. The sensors must stand down. Use force if necessary. We will prepare for war. We must absolutely certain we can disable the core before it's too late. And no one is to know of this until the Chernobyl core is stopped. Mr. Wei? You're going to start a war yourself? Fumizuki, you've seen all Lungmen has been through. You must know, my brother wouldn't stand for me starting a war with Ursus. I must take the initiative. We must take control of the situation, even if it costs all of Lungmen. Starting a war means being seen as an aggressor. It makes it more difficult to forge alliances. The first one to enter a state of war is likely to find itself isolated. But the worst part is, no one can know the truth until after the war is over, whatever it might be. Some countries don't even care about the truth. All they want is an excuse. But Mr. Wei, I believe we can achieve peace through diplomatic means. Thank you for the suggestion, Madame Calcit. But I'm afraid White and I are the last hope of peace between our two countries. Whether our enemy is the Empire's Third Army or the Emperor of Ursus, this war is going to happen eventually. Even if we are certain to win it, peace is no longer possible. If Wheat... How do you pronounce the name? White? Wheat? Excuse to be racist. Yes, absolutely. If Wheat is too meek to use official channels to put a stop to this, it means he'll face too much resistance and criticism for it. Even if it works, he's a politician. He has to look out for himself. Having pushed him this far, the Empire's bureaucracy may be in some state of semi-paralysis. A couple of divisions can hold Ursus hostage, but not Lungmen. This is not Ursus. You're entitled to an emergency response to another moving city. Wouldn't it then be too late to separate the city? If the core is not stopped, the collision will destroy Lungmen, and the conflict that follows will cause further unfathomable disaster. But to stop the core, firing our guns or sending a spec ops team would indeed mean a declaration of war on Ursus. Anything White might have been able to stop has been cut completely loose by the Chernobyl core. An isolated city, cut off from all communications, left with nothing but identification codes, needs very little explanation. As you say, Doctor, it's up to Lungmen now. Only we can stop the Chernobyl core. Lungmen? When it says Lung Woman, oh yeah. Think careful, Mr. Wei. There are serious consequences to an act of war. War is serious business, but the other choice, as far as Lungmen is concerned, would be far worse. Mr. Wei, Rhodes Island. I'll go. Huh? Miss Shen? Shen? Shen! I'll take care of it. You're a Lungmenite. I can leave Lungmen. Superintendent Shen, don't play the hero. This isn't your responsibility. If Lungmen needs a traitor, let it be me. I'm sick of you, Wei Yanwu. You and your precious city. I stopped being a Lungmenite even before you dug your claws into the slums. Now is not the time for debate of ethics. What did they do? Why did you have to do that to them? What did they do? Tell me, Miss Shen, what did they do? Tell me, where was it Reunion hid themselves? Where was it they snuck into our city? You trust the slum dwellers, but do they trust you? Where did that trust come? Have any of them, aside from your informant, or Lin Kunjin's ears, reported infected infiltrating their homes? Things happen so fast, that doesn't mean anything. Did you receive even a single tip? Yes or no? No. Not one. Not a single person stepped up. They don't trust you. They would rather put their faith in a foreign provocateurs than the Rat King or the superintendent of the LGD. Maybe Reunion was threatening them. Reunions infected are known to be violent and dangerous. Did they forget that Lungmen has never raised a hand against them? I don't blame them for supporting each other. In fact, if the infected didn't support each other, if they hated each other instead, the slums would have long since destroyed themselves. But they could have opposed Reunion. They could have come together with the Rat King's people to fight the infiltrators. They could have asked for your help. They don't trust. Exactly. They don't trust you. After all you've done for them, they still don't trust you. We should have sent the LGD into the slums long ago. It was the locals who didn't want the LGD in the slums. They were the ones working against the LGD, time and time again. Even as Linko Joy and I worked so hard to root out the criminals and foreign agents from the slums, it was those same locals who scoffed at the sacrifices of our soldiers. Was it Lungmen that rejected them? Answer me, Miss Shen. Look me in the eyes and answer me. Oh God, he's angry now. It's not their fault. Then whose pray tell? It is it. How many times have I told you? You have the right of your own thoughts and opinions, provided you don't let them affect your work. The LGD is here to protect Lungmen. The Special Inspection Unit is here to guide the LGD to protect Lungmen. Answer me, Jiabaoyu. What do Lungmen need? Oh my God, burst. And cats. The slums you've done so much to have become a vulnerability that could lead to Lungmen's destruction. Reunion exploited the infected among them to distract us, letting our guard down to Chernobyl. The measures we took to fight off Reunion left us open to this maneuver by the core city. And those infected stood by and did nothing. If Lungmen falls here, it is ultimately by their hand. No. Who should be held responsible for turning Lungmen into a flashpoint? Who is responsible for lives lost and blood spilled? So much destruction over a few neighborhoods, just because we didn't act in time. When you say act, do you mean whose fault is it? Yes, absolutely. Same brain rot. Was it Lungmen that rejected them? No. It was they who rejected Lungmen. So you'll dispose of them. Indifference and lack of vision already destroy them. I have no reason to care for these people anymore. Shen, we're all tainted with our innumerable mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. All we can do is fix them and cover them up for a while. There's always someone who can do that. Oh, who can do what I can't. But for now, I still have things to do. Everyone makes mistakes. I know what you're saying. The infected are a mistake, as long as they exist in the city. Pig-headed girl. Superintendent Shen, I have told you everything. Now do what you must. Alright then. Wei Yanwu. What I must do, what the LGD must do, is name who is at fault and correct the mistake. It seems that, according to your definition, I am at fault. We could also say I am the mistake, because I am infected. You, Shen? Madam Shen? There's no need to hide it anymore. For 3 years, you've been hiding my infection from the world. Now that the infected have no place in the city, neither do I. Nonsense! She and I are both infected. I don't belong here. I know what I must do, and I won't be making any more mistakes. I'm the only one who can stop her. Oh God, don't feel bad. I understand. We're sworn brothers, aren't we? Brothers, remember where we came from. Sworn brothers ruined. I am infected, and a traitor to Lungmen. I am the only one who can do this. I hate you, and I hate them. I should love you, but right now, I hate every last one of you. Blood relations ruined. We've come this far. What we can do is keep going. Why me? Why does it have to be me? Who could feel safe sitting here? Close family ruined. No. If you leave this office today, Shen Huixie, you will be an enemy of Lungmen's. You will never again be allowed to set foot in this city. I know that we've worked together for the past 10 years will come to nothing. Oh, everything I worked for came to nothing as soon as you did what you did. Lungmen is about to go up in flames. A battle is upon us. You have your ways, I have mine. The only difference is, I'm not like you. I don't think anyone is a mistake. I won't let this city fall, but I won't go in without a plan either. Power is a tool. At the end of the day, if you're going to use this tool to tinker with the world, you have to conform to its expectations. Don't make a mockery of yourself, Inspector Shen. Laugh at that, and you're laughing at yourself. I raised you to change it. I hoped that you would change this world to want more than prosperity and growth. Very good, Wenwu. So, has it changed? Can it be changed? Does everything I've worked for actually means anything? Even if it can't now, it must someday. You're going to make sure it can be changed. Wait, stop. Who are you? You can't go in there. Security? Where are the guards? There's an intruder. Lord Wei, we will act. Get out. Let us act. You shouldn't have come. Wei Yanwu. That's all it took to show your true colors. Your private army just shows up here in your office? Madam Shen, Lungmen is threatened. Sound like you have a strong sense of duty. But I don't believe a word you say. If you have something for him, go ahead. Lord Wei, it is within our means to infiltrate the city, kill the mastermind, and stop the collision. We should sacrifice our lives for the city, and lift this burden from thy shoulders. Get out, Lord Wei. How about it, Wei Yanwu? Will you send them or send me? Is that a tough choice? Why is it you're so decisive when it comes to killing people and so indecisive when it's time to save them? That's how it is now. That's how it was then. I didn't expect a chance at a proper goodbye. I've thought about it many times, Wei Yanwu, but I never expected to give anyone a proper goodbye. Miss Fumizuki, I'm sorry, my mom treated you like that. Thanks you for looking after me all these years. I've always thought of you as family. Shen? Superintendent Shen! Not anymore. This badge, you can have it back. Seize her. You want to fight here first? To decide who's the real traitor? Superintendent Shen, the enemy is at our gates. I'm infected. I'm your greatest enemy. Cease and desist, or I will show no mercy. Who have you ever shown mercy? Don't sound all high and mighty about things you can't do. Lord Wei, look out. Ji Xiao, Ruski. Brother, if this sword is used to slay dragons, does it also work on Dracos? It just might. Look like I'll have to be more careful around you. Her arts are overflowing. Doctor, get behind me. I'll block the arts. No. You'll just get torn apart by that kind of power. She's not aiming for us. Get out of her range right now. Okay? Okay. Her arts are beginning to expand. Back up. Release. The dragon slaying sword? Unsheathed? Ugh. You can block it with just your wrist. Most astute. I see your swordmanship is sharper than ever, Superintendent. Tempered Originium. Shishao, huh? To think that they're still making weapons like that. Doctor, is that sword specifically forged to fight against energy-based arts? At first, Madame Shen didn't even let me look at that sword. Was she envisioning a situation where I would be an enemy? Out of my way. Lord Wei, the superintendent has chosen her path. I may not be able to block a second blow. Should I put my life on the line? Through my death, I assure you that Inspector Shen will remain in Lungmen, though I cannot guarantee that she'll have her limbs intact. I can ensure that she lives. Impermissible. You fall back. Don't engage her directly. I shall immediately alert my brother. Planning to call for reinforcements. Ji Xiao? Cease! Okay, I don't know why the secret soldier looked like a Hishu. Me neither, but yeah, it absolutely looked like a Hishu. But maybe, okay, we do know that King Ji-hoon really likes Arknights, you know? Maybe he got some inspiration. Gah. Who is she? Are you going to use the cloud-splitting sword? Don't forget who taught you your swordsmanship and your arts. I never once thought to strip you of your swordsmanship, but I will no longer play nice at this point. Don't force my hand, Shen Huixie. Do it then, Master Wei. Qi Xiao answers to me. The day you gave me Qi Xiao, do you think I would slay you? I won't use it to spill your blood, Wei Yanwu. You think you're protecting me, right? My mother died to depression. Tallulah was taken away. I contracted oropathy in the course of my work. You think everything you've done was for the sake of protecting me, don't you? Is that because of your guilty conscience, or because of your confidence in your own strategies? I don't want to witness another tragedy ever again. Liar. Wei Yanwu, there are those who this sword seeks to kill, and those who it seeks to protect. If you truly wish to destroy Lungmen, no, you must not go. I never thought I would beat you and your black cloaks here. But there is more than one way out of here, Wei Yanwu. The window. Chen Huixie, stop this foolishness. We're hundreds of meters above the ground. This wouldn't be the first time I've used this window route, or the second. Shen Huixie, you must not go to her. Shen? You mustn't repeat the same mistakes. You can't go down the same path we did. Do a backflip. If there's anyone who should die for the city, that person should be... Uncle, no. Wei Yanwu. Starting today, we are strangers. The sound of glass smashing echoes across the room, and Shen falls face up from a tall building. The Lord of Lungmen let out a thunderous roar, and the man in the black poncho leapt towards the window like an arrow sprinting from a bowstring. But Shen had already made up her mind. Okay. The termination. Throbbing. Absolutely flawless victory, guys. Beautiful victory. Well, just the next time. Why do we have things to fight right now? I have no idea. It makes no sense, but it works. Uptown Lungmen, 7 p.m. A secret arrest warrant? For Shen, sir? It's gotta be a mistake. There's no way. Hey, get back here. I'll ask you if this was a mistake or not. Damn it. Shen, sir, what the hell? Who's behind this? I have to find her. I have to hear her side of the story. Yes, I understand. Oh, the Rat King. Anything else, Master? No. Go and do what I told you for now. When you're finished, find somewhere to lay low for a while. Got it. Now go. Hurry. It turns out there really is someone who can outplay Wei Yanwu. Tallulah. Tallulah, is this really just fate? Oh, young master, if you could see us now from up there, you would also not wish to see this, would you? But alas, Lungmen's finally come to this. But Huixie, Huixie, be careful, Huixie. You mustn't get yourself killed. Lungmen Harbor Docks, 7:20 p.m. Damn it, there's still so many of them there. I thought the LGD was supposed to have this area under control. Yesterday it was reunion. Today is this weird infected. Even we can't hold them off. And we can't use heavy-duty weapons inside the city. Hello, operators. Is that who you're fighting today? Rosmontis, thank goodness we're saved. They're infected who have been twisted by arts. And we can't stop them? That's right. We mostly brought defense equipment, but I never expected that they'd shred through steel cables and polyfiber nets like paper. We might have to bring in some military-grade weapons. We are at our limits here, so we have no choice but to ask for backup from the land ship. Thankfully, now that you're here, we might be able to turn the tides. The originium structure inside makes their bodies incredibly tough. We use suppressing fire to keep them under control. Also, our scans aren't picking up any signs of brain activity at all. The main point there is, they're pretty much already physically dead. They're just empty husks, propped up by arts. It's unbelievably cruel. Whoever did this has to pay. But more importantly, at least you're all safe. Let's make a plan. I'll get them to settle down. You're going to fight? Yes. But you look... Doctor, have you never met Rusmontis before? Please stand aside, Doctor. Well, you might want to take a step back. I guarantee you've never seen anything like this. I think floating by there is your equipment? It's mine. Operator, please describe your impressions of the target. Hold on, I'll check the manual. Okay, the targets are a large group of active, restless individuals. They are moving as a group with no clear objective. Their general trend is clear, but with no set route. That should be good enough, right? Received. I'll handle this. Dr. Calcett was very clear. Once we finish this, Rhodes Island is to leave Lungmen immediately. So when does Shen join Rhodes Island? Instead of a crossbow and a pistol, they should bring an RPG. Oh, that would be fun. Evening, old friend. Oh no, Hoshiguma. Not you too. Hoshiguma, what are you doing here? How about your injuries? I'm an Oni. Those scratches are long gone. Good, now Hold on. Were you waiting for me here? That dune buggy you're pushing is a new model from Rimbillington, right? Great for off-road performance. Dust-proof. Climb hills with ease. Incredible range and fuel efficiency. Minimal environmental impact with maximum comfort. That one? Yeah, sorry. I saw that ad on the terminal a million times. Guess it got stuck in the noggin. It's a damn good buggy though. I'm not even into off-roading and I'd like to get one. What are you trying to say? You look like hell, Shen. Where do you plan on going? How did you know I'd be here? Hoshi just advertising. Absolutely, now I want a dune buggy, you know? You come here every time you want to sneak out of the city. Remember, I also know every nook and cranny of this place. The LGD issued an arrest warrant. But that's not what you're here for. Of course not. I know exactly what kind of person you are. This is my only way out of Lungmen. I stayed dark the whole way. If the whole LGD knew me half as well as you do, then you'll never make it out of Lungmen. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? They're just like me. They don't want you to go. Hoshiguma, are you going to stop me? Why you? Of all people, Hoshiguma. Of course I am, Shen. I'm an LGD inspector, and more importantly, your friend. Did you seriously plan to wander off and play the lone hero on a grand adventure? That is precisely why I cannot let you leave. You're a Lungmenite, Hoshiguma. This is our last chance. If Wei Yenwu has his way, more people are going to die. And your way is better? They call you Madame Oni. They trust you to take care of Lungmen they love so much. Let me go, Hoshiguma. Ha. Do they really love Lungmen? Shen? You? Me? I'm old school. Comics, movies, booze, rainy streets, some guy running by without an umbrella. I like my stuff retro, just not bikes. People say some stuff goes out of style quick. Shen, can we really outrun time itself? I can't. No way. It moves too fast. That chase has crushed so much of what I cared about. Same, Hoshiguma. Same. You're hurting my fucking feelings with that. This is all I have left. A yellowed splotch. A tear. A dog-eared page. I've got names for them all. And it sucks. time took all these people from me. They died horrible, miserable deaths, sacrificing themselves to try to find a place in this world. But me? I simply watched them all vanish into dust. Some of them, I smashed their dreams to pieces with these very two hands. Hoship speaking fact, absolutely fact. They didn't love Lungmen. They simply had nowhere else to go. And in the end, that was my fault. You're not going anywhere, Shen. Ah, Fat died. All those people died for Lungmen. You're going to pretend you never saw any of that? Don't act like you knew them. They were with me a lot longer than you. I knew them much better than you. It's my duty to protect Lungmen. No matter who stands in my way, it is my duty that hasn't changed. So, you're still Superintendent Shen? And who gave you this duty? I did. Is that just something you wanted to hear yourself say? Look at you. You're gonna save Lungmen all by yourself? One woman against all of Reunion? Your temper tantrum won't get you that far. It's funny. You're the one who always carried out Mr. Way's orders, because you could relate to him. Now I'm the one who relates with him a bit better, and I'm the one carrying out his orders. How the tables have turned. I've seen the gist of Mr. Way's plan. If someone has to die, Mr. Way thinks it out to be him. You're carrying the Shen family's blood. Once all this blows over, no one's coming after you. You mean Mr. Way would rather he die than you. You give him too much credit. Maybe you don't give him enough, Shen. If he wants to die, he's welcome to it. But what will get us? What's the point? Will it prevent a war? Will it get Lungmen out of this mess? If he dies, he'll get some of the blame off Lungmen. I think all the blame will pretty much vanish into thin air, actually. You really think it'll be that easy? Nothing ever that easy. That's why he wants you running the LGD. You'll get his job and be chief of the LGD sooner or later. After that, you'll become the boss of the entire city. There's been a lot of rot left behind, and you should be the one to clean it out. I get what Mr. Way wants from you. Though, he's been waiting for a long time. I can tell that his beliefs and methods haven't changed from the day I met him. Lungmen still needs you. And she doesn't want you in danger. I'm just so disgusted. Mr. Way's death may not matter to you, but once he's gone, you can change the city. I have to tell you something, Hoshiguma. It's the reason I don't belong here. Don't mess with me, Shen. No one's more Lungmenite than you. I'm an infected. What? What? Since when? 3 years ago. You've been hiding it from me? I didn't mean to. How come you didn't even tell me? Wei Yenwu didn't want anyone to know. We couldn't have an infected in the LGD, so I couldn't be infected. Hoshiguma, there's no place for the infected here, or anywhere else in the world. I've had enough of Wei Yenwu controlling us. I'm not going to be his tool anymore. No, I get it. I actually really get it, Shen. I know exactly why you can't leave Lungmen. What? If you leave and go to the core city, Mr. Wei would have to brand you an enemy. Not just an enemy, but a dangerous infected enemy working against Lungmen. The whole city would know you're infected. They might even think you're working with Reunion. And that'll be the end of it. You'll never be able to come back. I don't care. That's my line. You're infected? I don't care. I don't care, Missy. Doesn't care. 9 doesn't care. The LGD doesn't care. Not even Mr. Wei cares. He wants you to change this place. He doesn't want you gone. You didn't see how ruthlessly he treated the infected? I did. And 9, she's already gone. She quit the LGD. Because she was infected too. Not 9 too? You know, 9 and I might have contracted oropathy on the same mission. She went undercover for me in Reunion, and then, because of Reunion, she abandoned Lungmen. Because she saw the truth of this city. But you didn't betray Lungmen. I'm not letting you take the fall for a crime you didn't commit. Hoshiguma, why do you think I'm going to the core city? I've never been good at guessing games. Just get to the point. Do you know who's leading Reunion? I forgot her name. Tallulah. Missy didn't tell you? Tell me what? Tallulah is my sister. God damn it! God fucking damn it! Oh, I get it. Shen, you're not going today. Why? It's my sister, my family. Not important enough? That's why. That's why I can't let you go. Even if I have to die here, I'm not letting you go. That's not for you to decide, Hoshiguma. Hanya can decide. No matter what stands in my way, whether it's a catastrophe, a shield, or an Oni, I'm not giving in. The blacksmith who cast the shield had his whole family killed by a gang of wandering Onis. His fury is much more toxic than any catastrophe. The blood that stains the shield and the tragedy it represents is much more wicked than any catastrophe. Shen, Mr. Wei isn't a good man. We can kick his ass together. Wow. Whatever you want to do, I'll do it with you. You want my Colombian? Big single 70 VV with VV, it's yours. Shen, now's not the time. Don't go. Don't force me to do this. It's all I ask. Force you? Why are you talking like Wei Yanwu? I don't like it. When Wei did what he did, no. When he betrayed his brother, failed my mother, and put his city to sleep under his cloud of wickedness, that's when I decided to do this. You might think that stuff has anything to do with you, but I don't think so. What do you mean? What he did for you, and what you should be doing, none of it is connected. Hoshi giving away her car as an offer. I mean, it's a car. That's what Mr. Wei was hoping for. He didn't want to play the bad guy. He's not power hungry. He gave you the sword. You don't get it. Understand what? It wasn't just one time. It happened again and again and again. I destroyed my home. I destroyed my family. Covered horn or toe in blood every time. I fought to the bitter end until I was the only one left standing. Because that's what I thought was right, and they were wrong. I found myself asking a lot if I really deserved to live. This fucking close to bashing my skull into the wall. Oh my god, I'm so sick of people. What happened, cats? I don't, but I lived anyways. I just can't live for myself anymore. Putting yourself out because of some concept of right and wrong, that's the dumbest thing a person can do. And I've dealt with regret my whole life. You think you're the only one who's got a lot of baggage, Miss Shen? Stop talking like that. So why can't you understand me, even a little bit? We've been through so much together, all these years. There's still something you can't tell me? I've got my baggage, and you've got yours. We both know that. Even so, what is there you still don't understand? I never pulled any of you into this. How can you say I don't understand you? Because I've seen too many people die for nothing. 3 arguments later, I'm still not being left alone. I am so sorry, cats. I am so sorry. At least it's not a weird stream. I don't care who you are. I just care where you're going. I'm not letting you go. This is all... Okay, this is all on the leader of Reunion. You can't change the situation. You just die for nothing too. No one wants to see that. Not the LGD, not Lungmen. Thank you, Hoshiguma. But I'm still going. Really? If we have to fight, you should know I'm not scared of you. You really have to go, huh? You feel like your heart is hard as iron right now? I told you before, you're lost in your own thoughts. You lost sight of everything around you, of everything everyone's done for you. Your stubbornness is only gonna get you hurt. Fine. I guess you'll have to take a beating before you can learn. Like a young Hoshiguma, that being a stubborn ass is just a stupid impulse. If you find to fight Shen, then let's do it. Show me everything you've learned in the last 2 years. Stop talking like that. 3 arguments later, okay. EX42, long-range Originium Arts Control Device. Operator Rosmontis, requesting approval. Approved. For using defensive operations, removal approved. User, Annihilation Specialist. Elite Operator Rosmontis. Action approved. Okay, I'm going. Please, tell Closure for me about the Rhode Island Landship startup. Hurry, Doctor. Get in the cabin. Don't watch. If you get hit by Rosmontis' Sharpnail, you're pretty much a goner. What is Rosmontis doing? Okay, wait. We just need to defend this point. That is easy. That's fucking easy. No, don't worry, cats. Don't worry, honestly. I hope I can make your mood better just by being here, you know? This guy is dangerous. This guy is very dangerous. Look at her E2R and you'll understand. Okay, wait. You mean Rosmontis? Or what? Who died? Oh, that bitch. Okay, that might become a problem soon. Maybe we'll need to bring a fucking... Okay, I'll check Rosmontis later, okay? After this round. God, fuck. That guy deals so much damage. Okay, hopefully I can activate this shit. Before it's too late. Ah, yes. Okay, nice. We got rid. I didn't thought that the AoE healer is not great for sustaining burst damage. That's true. But she's my best healer, so... You can use Gomi as a second healer. I don't have her leveled up, you know? I'm really thinking about airdropping Gravel here because she can absolutely kill this guy. Oh my god! God, no! Don't die! Fuck! How I hate these guys! Throwing shit at me. Yeah, this could have been going better. These guys are annoying as fuck. But actually, this is all that we need. I have an idea. I have an idea for this. I just need my healer back up. And we can absolutely deal with the shit. Oh, these guys are just fucking dead. Okay, never mind. Wait. The guys were slowly dying. They're dying anyways, yes. That was easy. I don't know why I was so worried, you know? They were not that scary. Uptown Lungmen. You're pretty serious about this. Real unexpected. Never would have thought that you'll be able to make me bleed. We have never been able to walk away from our pasts. Did she break the fucking shield? Hoshiguma, you've always been a part of this city. But not me. I've always been running. I don't think I'll ever be able to stand this place. It's turned into another one of these in the end. I can't stop you. Go. She breaks the unbreakable shield. Shane is amazing, I guess. Sorry, Hoshikuma. After I'm gone, please go to the slums for me. The people there are panicked and confused. Someone from the LGD has to protect them. If some infected kid gives you a toy bear, keep it. An Ursus girl named Misha taught them how to make those bears. She died because we failed her. Okay, I will. I am sorry. I owe you one. I don't need your apologies. Honestly, you're no good at them. Hoshiguma, I think we're done here. Go, and don't come back. Take care of yourself. We beat Hoshiguma. Can't stand this place? How many people care about this city as much as you do? Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Guess that's why he'll alter. Here, shield can't regenerate. Oh, okay. Inspector Hoshiguma. Huh? Inspector, you're hurt. Who could have... Oh, yes. We just saw Madame Shen. Oh, that... Sorry. Do you guys have a second to talk? Inspector, you're disobeying orders too? I wouldn't put it that way. I got booted down. Get out. Yes, Lord Wei. I told you not to call me that. As you wish, we await your orders. The issue pack is here. Miss Calcet and Young Amiya, before you speak, could I have a word with him? Yes, go ahead, Miss Fumizuki. All yours. We've been together for years now. Wei Yenue. Why talk about this? Why now? One look in your eyes and I can tell what you're thinking. Fumizuki. Now, I've always been able to tell. I know her Lungmen means the world to you. I know all that you've given her. I know about the dreams you have for her. No, Fumizuki. But today, this isn't what you want, is it? Gomen. I'm not referring to our current dilemma. What I mean is, This prosperity that you've given everything for. You lost two loved ones. Actually, I think you said it was three. Maybe dozens? Surely you couldn't bear to lose your niece as well. She loathes the Shadow Guard. If I send them to retrieve her, she will fight them to the death. No, Wei Yanwu, that's not what I mean. Won't you regret it? If you let them both die in some foreign city? So what if they are infected? Are they not your nieces? If we had children of our own, is this how you would treat them? All that I have done, I've done for the sake of our land. I never intended for she, to do my work for me. But that's how she is. No. No. Keeping the truth from her only deepens the cut. It only makes her feel like she doesn't belong here. Your expectations of her, they're too distant and too difficult. But can I stop at this point? I've struggled against the men behind me and the city below me for so long, and this is all I have to show for it. Would Lungmen allow me to stop? That is what she wanted, to get to the source of her problems. She wanted to change the city into something completely unlike the city under my rule. All I did was teach her how to get there, what she would have to do, and what she would have to give up. All right, that's enough rationalizing. You're giving me a headache. I'll go bring her home myself. I won't sit back and watch her die. I will do what you cannot. Nonsense. I won't allow it. I have plans to bring her back. And you, Fumitsuki, are not to set foot outside this building. Oh, you'll stop me? Damare kono yaru. Ryu. Doctor? What did Fumitsuki say? It's been a long time since I've heard such angry higashines. Have you forgotten who I am? Wei Yanwu. Even I have my limits, Fumitsuki. Have you forgotten who you are? Fumitsuki? Doctor, I think Mr. Wei might really care for Miss Fumitsuki. The same may also go for Fumitsuki, maybe. Now then, on to our friends from Rhodes Island. How much will it cost for you to help Lungmen and our Shen? I'll cover it myself. You? You're really going to hire us like this? Miss Fumitsuki? I am. It would be improper to say, but my husband is not exactly in top form today. I forgot Lungmen is Japanese and Yan is Chinese. Oh, I didn't realize that either. Oh, right, it's more like Tokyo. Anyways, or I might say, our opponent plans have gone beyond anything we might have predicted, and included all that he holds dear. They have a complete understanding of both Lungmen and Wei Yanwu. Fumitsuki, that's enough. Who are you to say what's enough? Doctor, name your price. I can pay. I understand everything you've said here, Miss Fumitsuki. And money won't be necessary, but I need you two to hear me out. Doctor? Maybe this isn't the place to say it, but if I can speak freely, Lungmen needs some outside assistance. Can I continue, Miss Fumitsuki? By all means. I don't let words get to me. What do you mean? No. Lungmen is Japanese. Yan absolutely is Chinese. Nonsense. Rhodes Island is only a pharmaceutical company. But the world is a tough place. It doesn't let up on any of us, especially a pharmaceutical company like ours that tends to make a lot of enemies, be it in business, geopolitics, or otherwise. We wander the cracks between countries because we have no other choice. When all forces of the world lag to put pressure on us, we need our own special methods to handle them. But if our methods are to work, we need the forces acting against us to have a shred of sense left in their thick skull. So when there comes a day like today, where anything could happen, Rhodes Island has to be ready, with a right response. Get to the point. I have a proposal. I hope it's a good one. I'm not sure if I should be disclosing this information to you, Miss Wei. You must know, with Lungmen's strength and your talents, you could annihilate Rhodes Island with a snap of your fingers. No matter how advanced our equipment may be, there is nothing we could do against your forces. If we act against you, Rhodes Island is as good as dead. Go on, Dr. Calcet. Miss Amelia, rest assured I have no energy to direct at Rhodes Island anymore. So please proceed. Very well. When we first met, Mr. Wei, you were very curious about our military capabilities. I can admit now, as I just said, Rhodes Island is no match for Lungmen in this respect. However, no matter how strong a force may be, it can be limited by the circumstances it finds itself in. It's largely a difference of degree. Even your men can't project power with their hands tied. Even if you step onto the battlefield personally, the enemy still has something to use against you. The truth is, a colleague of mine once saw the Duke of Kashki at a fundraising banquet with his adopted daughter. This wasn't a slave market or some noble bacchanal. It was an event for those who represent the many movers and shakers of our world. Continue. I'm sure you can guess what happened next, Mr. Wei. Many young people proved their value that night, with ideas and theories that they espoused. But Tallulah did not. Neither my colleagues nor I ever expected that she would become the leader of the reunion. In fact, we should have realized that the Duke of Kashki only shows himself when necessary, to do what is necessary. Otherwise, he stays out of sight. Who the fuck is the Duke of Kashki? They're just adding shit that I don't understand. Kashki won't tip his hand in exchange for assistance, and neither will Tallulah. I'm sure you know their relationship much better than we do, Mr. Wei. Some sarcasm, maybe. The Duke of Kashki never made her a slave or a hostage. She is his successor. Oh. Your observation confirms my suspicion, Dr. Calcet. Tallulah is Kashki's successor. Correct, Mr. Wei. The Duke of Kashki knows what you have and what you're capable of. Tallulah me as well. You can leave this in our hands now, Mr. Wei. We have what it takes to handle this situation. Like Amelia told you before, this official agreement between Lungmen and Rhodes Island is over. By now, the Rhodes Island landship has left Lungmen's port. What we do now from here on has nothing to do with Lungmen. Is that acceptable, Amelia? Yes. Mr. Wei, we won't concern ourselves with the future of Lungmen or your personal business. But all this is the result of someone conspiring to exploit the infected, and we will fight it with all our might. If you'll permit us to act, and if you promise you won't act against us in any way, then the battle to come is our battle, Rhodes Island battle. I won't rely on the infected. I don't trust the infected. The only difference between you and Reunion is that you haven't turned against Lungmen. Yet. I think we need to read the other side story to understand that, I guess. What was Reunion like before? Even if we don't remember, someone does. They weren't anything like this. You can dress up your schemes in fancy words, just as Reunion can shout from the rooftops that they will be the ones to deliver the infected from their fate. In the end, they still ended up being cannon fodder for Ursus. In short order, Ursus will snuff out the fire that is Reunion. Will you be the next Reunion? Who can say? When you will bare your fangs and turn against us. What's more, I doubt you have the strength to deal with Kashki's successor. That Duke of Kashki. Only Lungmen has successfully opposed him over all these years. Mr. Wei, you intend to personally lead your force to attack the Chernobog core city, correct? Don't make blind conjectures. What you just told me, Mr. Wei, is revealing. You think you're the only one who can handle this situation. It's true that Lungmen has the raw power to do it, and you've also overcome the machinations of Ursus. And this time, you intend to sacrifice yourself to nullify the declaration of war on Ursus. As Miss Fumisuki said, you feel you betrayed your principles, and you hope to end it all with your death. You've made so many mistakes. My death can't pay for them all. I don't even know who I'd be paying. Nevertheless, Mr. Wei, are you so certain that after your death, no one will bear you any ill will? Lungmen is strategically important to Yan. Thanks to my protection, it will continue to prosper. I was referring to Lady Fumisuki. Dr. Calcet, show some tact. Dr. Calcet? What are you saying? I meant what I said. Mr. Wei, I'm afraid your wife will suffer because of your actions. Even if you're dead, she's your widow. She'll still know everything you knew. Since someone is forcing you to act against your will, I believe this sort of thing is to be expected. I have a feeling that particular individual won't be so magnanimous. That's enough, Dr. Calcet. You're way out of line. I can't. You're saying that even if I do this, I still won't be able to protect Fumisuki? And it may not end with Miss Fumisuki. I can go too. That is the worst that can happen. Fumisuki. Speak, Dr. Calcet. For the sake of your beloved city and your beloved people, I am begging you, Lord Wei, leave this to the experts. We may be powerless against a standing army, but we know the infected. We know what they want and what they don't. Only the infected can face the infected. So what do you want, leader of Rhodes Island? Dr. Calcet, you're not a charity. Attacking the core city's tantamount to throw in an egg at a boulder. It will be ruinously expensive and maybe utterly futile. We understand our position, Mr. Wei. At this point, it benefits us both to speak plainly. More than your agreement with your battle plan, Mr. Wei, we need your guarantee. Considering you may change your mind in the future, we need your promise for now. Because I believe that Lungmen and your family and Madame Shen are worth that promise. We don't need your money, Miss Fumisuki. Your kindness and your attitude towards the infected are enough for us to execute this operation free of charge. I agree, this scene needs to be animated. I guess there's the anime, you know? Yes, that's the anime. Little rabbit. Huh? Give us a thumbs up. Thanks, Fumisuki. I agree. Until the end of Lungmen-Chernobog conflict, we, Lungmen, will not in any way interfere in Rhodes Island's affairs. And it looks to me the good Dr. Calcet has more yet to say. Speak up. I can't endure it. For the time being, because I need Rhodes Island to save one very specific infected. Then I have another proposal. Name your price. 20 years ago, Edward Artorius, father of Tallulah Artorius, died here in Lungmen. I would like Mr. Wei to lend us his remains. Wait, why? Why do we need the remains of a dead person? Maybe he was infected all along? This is more story than gameplay again. I am feeling that invitation to wine is repeating, guys. Rhodes Island Bridge, 6 a.m. Attention, our outstanding operators. I have some important information to report to everyone in Rhodes Island. This is Amiya. As of last night, Rhodes Island has officially left Lungmen. In light of recent developments, the trade agreement between us and Lungmen has been cancelled. We no longer have a reason or standing to remain inside the city. Fortunately, we've already purchased a lot of supplies from Lungmen, which will sustain our operations for a while. Unfortunately, some of our operators will shortly be going deep into Chernobyl core city. An extremely tough battle awaits us there. Many may think that war is a distant concern to us. War, they may see, is a conflict between two countries and has nothing to do with a pharmaceutical company. Yeah, they don't act like a fucking pharmaceutical company. It's a pharmaceutical company just in name. But war, I think war has never left us. We have always been in a war, the long war of injustice against the infected, the war that drives people to hate each other. To develop an effective treatment for homeopathy and give the infected a chance to use it, Our medics have poured countless hours into their research. Likewise, it has always been our goal to provide the most advanced medical treatment to those here who suffer oropathy, inhibiting and slowing the progression of oropathy. But that is far from enough. Before we can achieve these goals, we must face the ever-growing conflicts between the infected and uninfected. The enemies of the infected will not see them treated, and each crime they commit against the infected aggravates the tension between the groups. All while others exploit and enslave the infected for their own profit. There are those who oppose us and even attack us solely because we seek a cure for oropathy. We have suffered these in the past. Imagine if we develop a medicine to treat this disease, but never have a chance to administer it to the infected. Then what? A pharmaceutical company casually having an operator that can nuke a country is sure helpful. Very helpful, very helpful. They act more like mercenaries, to be honest. Our enemy is not only oropathy. There is no safety for us standing back from this war anymore. It's like Bayer suddenly dropping a nuke on somebody. 2 weeks ago, reunions on Rhode Island engaged in a violent confrontation. Many of our operators sacrificed themselves in Chernobyl. A story we have seen unfold far too many times. But if every sacrifice demands vengeance from us, then we will be locked into an endless cycle of revenge. Countless lives will be taken. Gaber! Hi, Gaber! I'm so happy to see you here. Our struggle with reunion cannot rest upon hatred. If we are able to negotiate with them, we will demand from them an explanation and hold them accountable for their actions. When you're rich and powerful enough to make meds, might as well have the power to nuke a country, right? Yes, very, very nice, Gaber. Hey, well, good morning. But Union is still gripped by their madness, even today. They have taken control of Chernobyl's core city and are driving it into Lungmen. Even stranger, Ursus has not surrendered its territorial control of the core city. They retain a territorial claim on Chernobyl, even with it under Union's control, even when Ursus never took action. As this entire incident unfolded, the Empire of Ursus ignored the atrocities committed in Chernobyl and made no effort to stop them whatsoever. They abandoned their own citizens. This has led me to conclude that Ursus has conspired to bring about these events. A collision with the core city will spark an international war, a war between Ursus and Yan. By then, it will be too late. No matter who stands behind reunion, no matter how hard they've pushed, no matter who the real mastermind behind all this is, there will be only one truth laid grim at our feet. The infected caused this war. No matter the outcome of the war, the infected will always be the scapegoat. They will face even more brutal oppression, more miserable lives, and an eternal fiery hatred. If that comes to pass, all Rhode Island has done will come to nothing. There won't be a single country in the world that will allow us to treat the infected, or allow them a normal life. Indeed, this is an unavoidable part of our protracted war on oropathy. Rhode Island has always been fighting this war, and it's a difficult war to win. But despite that, we will never give up. We will fight the fanatics with reason and enmity, with clever strategy. We will press on, because no one wants to see a bitter end to our efforts. So we will stop reunion. We will stop the Chernobyl core city from colliding with Lungmen. I hope those of you staying here on the landship will look after Rhode Island. Whether or not we return, Rhode Island will fight on. I wonder when they were going to collab with Limbus. Oh, I don't know. Maybe never. Right. Situation normal. We still go. It's so much dialogue. Fuck. Phew. Great speech. Thanks, Doctor. Was it maybe too gloomy? Yes. Some other operators will think so too. They say at times like this, we should be boosting morale. But I thought about it and realized we're not that kind of team. It's not about good or bad morale for us. We need to understand what is it we're doing. How it gonna work? What do you mean how it's gonna work? Oh, Mayors as a collab operator. Oh, that would be very fun. Mayors, it was okay. I was reading about Mayors, and Mayors, it's a Limbus character. It's not an Arknights character, you know. That's interesting. What could be more dangerous than walking around this world blindfolded? How did Madame Shen left Lungmen? It's true. I'm thinking Madame Shen will probably steal into the core city alone. Lungmen, the infected, her bloodline. Madame Shen is a complicated person with a lot of contradictions tied up inside her. But even carrying around all that, she still didn't give up. She didn't run away. She carried it all in her into Chernobyl. She's not afraid of betrayal, exile, or death. Dr. GreenLeafNova, Madame Shen is infected. I knew it all along. Yes, it was kind of obvious, you know. Make fan wear Judgment Bird Ego gear. Oh, that would be so fun. Doctor, when we get to the core city, we're also going to do what we can to rescue her. Not only because Madame Shen is our friend, and not entirely because someone hired us to do it. Madame Shen will not face reunion alone. We will stand with her. For 3-star who doesn't have an altar yet. Wait, what? Oh, that would be cool. Everything she worked so hard to protect, and the painful silence she forced herself, we will help her, because we both want the same thing. Doctor, that look on your mask. It's funny. It's a fucking mask. Okay. I've doubted Madame Shen before. I took her for the type who couldn't change. But when she reached out to help the infected, I saw it. I saw the color of her heart. That's an interesting turn of phrase. Or just how I describe it. I don't really know how to explain what I see. And it wouldn't be right to transmitting it to people directly. But to protect the infected in a moving city, to keep to that ideal is heroic. Madame Shen isn't a cold-blooded person. She's stern and strict, but that's exactly why her sense of justice forces her to fight against the darkness in this world. That literally what happened to MH Core Lab giving 2-star monsters equipment. Oh, okay. Monster Hunter Collab giving 2-star monster equipment. Okay. Even if she's... Oh, yeah, I remember. I have seen the Monster Hunter Collab. Okay, what I was reading is that Limbus Company is in a weird spot for gacha games because Limbus Company is rated for mature audiences because Limbus Company treats about a lot of dark stuff. I mean, they are also treating about dark stuff, but Limbus Company has a lot of, oh, be careful of this game. It has too many things going on for them. So that's why I don't think they're going to add anything because it can be a problem rating-wise in Korea, you know? That's a problem. And she's never said so herself. So we'll go. Sure, I made a promise myself. Dr. GreenLeafNova. Are you talking about... Oh, Miss Froze Nova? Right. And Misha. If there's something we can do to prevent a repeat of Misha's tragedy, to bring some comfort to Froze Nova and her men, and to help even more people to stop the birth of a new sorrow in this land, we will do it. I've sent both of you the information. This will be the first time the three of us have taken command together. You're going to work with me? You could always stay here. It's up to you. I can't force you. Dr. Calcet, I'm listening. I hope you can set aside whatever preconceptions you have of Dr. GreenLeafNova. And I hope you'll set aside whatever prejudices you may have towards Dr. Calcet, Dr. GreenLeafNova, from the things you said before, at least for the time being. Dr. GreenLeafNova has amnesia. Rhodes Island has no reliable treatment to restore the doctor's memory in just 2 short weeks. So everything that the doctor is now is the product of new understandings and cognition. Literally have 100 warning signs at the beginning of the title. I know, yes. So, yeah, I don't think Arknight is going to add anything about Limbus Company because they don't want to get in that trouble. Dr. Calcet, I hope you can look at these Dr. GreenLeafNovas in a new light. And Dr. GreenLeafNova, I don't want you doubting Dr. Calcet's intentions just because of what she said. She's the person that you can rely on the most. Whether you trust her or not, she is. Please promise me, both of you. Looks like I have no choice. Dr. GreenLeafNova, water on the bridge isn't an option for us. Morality won't turn us into better people. The fuck are you talking about? I have no clue who you are. Yeah, they should just add mayors and don't mention Limbus Company, you know? To run vicious tragedy, Amia casually having all her module requirements and need to kill her is saying something. Yes, you need to kill Mia a couple times. Sorry. I am not refusing your proposal, Mia. It's just, forgiveness as a form of kindness, of waiving your right to anger, will only make us weak beyond measure. I will not waive that right. But for now, I'll shelve my prejudices. Let's deal with the core city first. Once and for all. Look forward to working with you, Calcet. If you're willing, I didn't think it would be this easy. Honestly, I was expecting you to weave in some traps and pitfalls among your words. But what's the harm? I look forward to working with you, Dr. GreenLeafNova. Yes, I literally have zero clue who are you. Making Mayor's canon is already enough for the core lab, honestly. I hope they make Mayor's canon. She's still not canon. So what's the plan? Oh yeah. Which part of the plan are you asking about, Doctor? First, we'll need a way into the city core. Rhodes Island does have its own way of doing things. Take a look at the report. I'll cover every part of the plan. In 4 hours, we trigger a small sandstorm in the path of the Chernobyl core city. We're going inside the sandstorm, guys. 10 a.m. Wilderness. Nerl, number 1. Compressor number 1 powered. Number 2. Oh, who's she? Firewatch, she's cute. Ammunition stockpiled, number 2 ready. Number 3. Wind pumped, number 3, camouflage. Camouflage in place. Is the camouflage going to work? The Chernobyl core city command tower has a wide line of sight. This won't work without camouflage. They didn't even try to hide the fact that the core city was basically designed as a warship. The Empire thrives through violence and conquest. Damn, so this is just how the Empire of Ursus designed things. The science put ideas into people's heads, and those ideas turn around and influence the science. Living in an environment like this will breed a natural hostility towards outsiders, sooner or later. It's not fair to the ordinary Ursus civilian to paint them with such a broad brush. I'll grab the backup cables. But how many crimes did Ursus commit against my hometown? They'll never be able to wash the blood off their hands. Wait, are we in the next chapter? Yeah, we're in chapter 7, Sync. Now they seek to use the infected to spark their next war, to justify even greater cruelty against the infected. Does this not prove their brutality? They put the torches to ore fields and choked our wells with ashes. They razed entire villages, leaving only charred corpses behind. They slaughtered the land itself. Only rubble remained. Those are the ordinary Ursus civilians, I know. Had they not supported the war, none of these things would have happened. I believe that was not the collective will of the people of Ursus, but rather the manifestation of evil ideas. We're not fighting the people of Ursus, but against evil itself. Yes, I agree with Nerl. We should take that approach against things in the real world, you know? We do need to fight the manifestation of bad ideas, bad and evil ideas. We have been letting too much bad ideas and evil ideas just seep through the cracks, exist alongside us. They have They have gone inside the people. They are brewing, you know? That's happening in the real world because we say, oh no, we have to respect every single idea, every single thing that is in your head. We have to respect it. That's no. You have to respect people, but not ideas. I think respecting ideas is bad. It's evil. You're letting things brew. You're letting things just seep into the consciousness of the masses. Things that are gonna bring bad things in the future. But that's just my take on things. That's just my take on things. I didn't want to get political, but the game's very fucking political, okay? Firewatch. This may not be Casimire's land we're standing on, but still, we will not see those atrocities repeated. Wait, are we in the next chapter? Okay, wait. It doesn't matter whether the enemy is Ursus or not. Reunion may call themselves Ursus, or they may not. But we're not here to hurt people. We're here to stop people from getting hurt. The reasonable crash had killed. Thanks, smooch to you as well, Caber. Thanks a lot. The Knights never helped us guerrillas. Our leaders waited years, but in the end, help never came. We fought to the last alone until we were devoured by Ursus. Not many of us are still around to tell the tale. Who can I trust? How am I supposed to believe in the benevolence of Ursus' honest folk? I don't blame the Knights, especially not you, Nerl, but I keep thinking back to the time I spent fighting Ursus. I don't trust them. I don't trust Casimiris. That was a grave mistake on the part of the Casimiris Knights. A mistake that they could not right. And they did not manage to protect Casimiris. But at least, we can fight side by side today, Firewatch. I didn't have a chance to help you back then, but this time, we fight. Not for our homes, but to put an end to Ursus' atrocities. Even if we're only here as support, I'm still prepared to fight for what I believe in. To die for you. To die for someone else. Not all knights are like you. But I believe this is what a knight should be. There is meaning in dying for someone else. Madam Firewatch, let this battle be my apology to you. Operator Nerl. Anything you need me to do? Guard the area until the devices are fully operational. 4 hours ago. This is our disguise. After so many major combat actions, infiltration is essentially a required course of our operators. God damn it, I can't read. Every situation is different, but using the terrain to conceal your position is always a must. Sometimes it's snow, sometimes it's grassy plains, sometimes it's a swamp. We have different techniques every time. Lungmen is here in the deserts and barren lands, so use the sand to cover your tracks. That's the trick. Maybe we shouldn't rely totally on this one tactic. It's just a way to cover our tracks. Rose Island isn't about unilateral operations. Successful infiltration is the sum of a lot of moving parts. The information the Ascel Clinic gave us authenticated the Chernobyl blueprints I have. That means we have a solid picture of what the core city's lower levels look like. When the time comes, we'll enter through the drainage system in the foundation, but we'll need bait. We can't hook or prey without bait. Same for the hunter. Hey, yes, you're right. But given enough time, even the worst hunter can tell the difference between prey and bait. We'll have to stay out of sight long enough to prevent that. 10 a.m. You don't need us to land for this op, do you, instructor? There isn't a good spot on the core city, and Union is exactly poorly equipped. They've got casters too. Landing would be tricky. Trucky. No need. Just make it look like we're going to land, but keep circling the city. We didn't bring a tactical team. Not much we can do with just the two of us. Yeah, didn't think of that. How would you not think of that? Just kidding, instructor. Put the whip down. Oh my god. Guys, we need Doberman to whip us. We need Doberman to whip us. I mean, what? Huh. We got the Woos who flies the bad guy, and now this Joker. You can keep us up for half an hour, can't you? Not a problem. Just keep their attention. The reunion element in the ruins knows we have aircrafts, but we can't be sure about what the people in the core city might know. Rest assured, you're really the good boy, and he's a lot noisier than the bad guy. It'll be all eye on us for a solid half hour. Just watch me, instructor. Careful now. Don't get us shut down. Just sit back and relax, instructor. I chauffeured Blaze on Ascalon around 100 times and never got shut down on any of those low flights. Getting shut down is a one-time thing. Good point. 10 a.m., Core City outskirts. Huh? What's that? Up in the sky. They're flying? The enemy brought a new weapon? What country is it from? Just shoot it down already. We don't know what it's carrying. We can let it land. Don't panic. If it drops low enough, we'll light it up. Just don't let it out of your sight. Speaking too soon, boy. What? What kind of safety features are on this thing? Are you afraid of heights, instructor? A little. Don't worry. If something goes wrong, we won't have time to react. The crash will pulverize us. We won't even be able to identify our bodies. The great equalizer. How could I not worry? Poor Doberman. Amiya, we managed to distract the enemy. They're convinced we're preparing to land. Begin the operation. Attention combat operators. A smattering of enemies is approaching our position. Likely a recon team from the core city. Our equipment is active. We won't let them ruin our plans. Madame Firewatch, cover me. Roger. It's finally the time to fight these guys. Wait. We're in the fucking desert? I thought we were in the desert. What the fuck are we doing here? We were in the desert, right? Okay, whatever. I mean, I guess shit happens. We're in Ursus territory. We're Ursuling time. It is Ursuling time. Fuck, I need distractions. Ah! Okay, I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up, okay? We built emergency battleground. I hate this kind of operations, you know? Why is she using 4 stars and below? Oh, Sync. Because they trust in my 4 stars and below. He's the Rory of Limbers. Okay, if she gets here, nothing's going through that place. I just need a little bit more energy. She can distract. That gets us a couple more seconds. A few more seconds. Okay, we'll distract as well. Fuck. I need energy. Perfect, okay. There's too many people here. Way too many people. God, fuck. Okay. I may have fucked up there. I need somebody that can actually generate more DP, you know? I just need somebody that can generate more DP than Joss Fang. So sadly, we have to say bye-bye to Mimi. I am sorry, to Mimi. I am so sorry. But I need more SP for this mission. Where the fuck is my... Where the fuck is... Oh, there you are, Myrtle. It's Myrtle time. It's Myrtling time, you know? It's Myrtling time. We'll have enough energy. We will have enough energy for this shit. Okay. But we don't have damage here. No, she's doing fine. She's doing fine. Perfect. I'm gonna swap that later. Right, I just need this. Oh god. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's so many. Will let one go through. I should absolutely swap Fang for a tank. Yeah, that was. I mean, I think it started well, but we kind of need a little bit better positioning for this shit, you know? We need more snipers. I kind of agree. Or casters. Both are fine. Nah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine right now. Okay, maybe this is running out of. Okay. Can do this shit. Okay, we can do this shit. Okay. I'm just gonna add her here. We have the healer. We clear the stuff. Okay. Now we're doing fine. Okay, finally. We don't need you. I need you. Perfect. Yeah, she can hold 3, no problem. Okay, we have I think I have found the win rate, you know? Perfect. Yeah, I think this is the way to win. Yeah, it's a lot of enemies, but they're coming in waves. I know they're manageable. As long as something crazy doesn't happen, I think we'll be fine, you know? Cutter can absolutely deal with all the shit that's going on, you know? Cutter just cleaning everything. I'm just 20 black men in the front. They're just to aura farm, you know? They're just aura farming. Okay, we kind of need help now. Okay, wait. Bad things are happening. Bad things are happening. Bad things are happening. Fuck. It's too many. We need more damage. Sadly, we need more damage. We absolutely need more damage. That was off. Uh, I think that maybe my 3 level operators for this one, it's I think they're getting overwhelmed too easily, you know? I think it's time to bring the only 6 level operator I will need. This is the only 6 level operator I will need. She is the only 6 level operator that we need, and that's it. We have one. Wait, did I really get... Why are you using base Sinners, man? Why not? They're fun. Switch Pinecone to her skill 1. Okay, I'm having issues now? No issues. No issues. Just need a little bit more energy. A little bit more energy. And we'll be fine. God damn it, I'm running out of energy. Okay, we can absolutely do this shit now. It is time to win! It is time to win! Explode, everybody! Explode! Okay, she might have a problem. But I'm gonna take care of that later. Or maybe now, because we might have a problem now. Wait, did you mean I don't know? Shit. I forgot she's 2. She's 2. She's not 3. She's fucking 2. She's 2. I thought she could hold 3 people. She cannot hold 3 people. Okay, my problem here was that I don't need you. I need you. Perfect. We need the extra SP, you know? Okay. Let's just do this shit how it's supposed to be done. Perfect. Still losing with Haruka? I fucked up. I fucked up. I had a mental fart, okay? I had a mental fart. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? Okay, this mental fart is not working. Okay, we got rid of all of them. All of them. Okay, second activation, we have infinite death, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, I think we win now. Yes, now we should not have an issue. Now we should absolutely not have an issue whatsoever, you know? I don't think I have to remove her, put hair here, remove hair, put this here, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Now, as long as we don't get overwhelmed too much, we should be fine. Okay, okay, this might be going south. Never mind. It's not going south. Okay, yeah. This is fine. We did it. We did it. We only needed one 6-star operator, and that's it. And it's a healer. Well, technically it's a support, but we only needed a support, you know? Switch Pinecone for her skill and start micromanaging. Okay, we go. Oh! Thanks. We did it. Same team. Oh, okay, we start we start playing right away. I have no idea what to do with this. Okay, we have a straight line. That's not good. That's not good. That's absolutely not good. I might need to bring a real marksman for this shit. But for now, just drop this here. Drop this here. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit painful. Okay, this is working fine. Bring the girl from Penguin Logistics. Exuyai? Isn't that a little bit overkill? Just saying, but isn't bringing Exuyai a little bit overkill? I mean, we already got one 6-star operator. I feel like that's pretty much overkill, you know? Though maybe bringing Haruk is already overkill, you know? We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Pinecone can just kill everything that appears in these. Pinecone can just kill everything, you know? What I actually want at this moment is get rid of Myrtle. Yeah, these two are killing everything in this lane. Look at Pinecone just go insane. She deals so much damage. I fucking love Pinecone. Pinecone is so cool. What I realize is that if you mix Quora with Haruka, these two can lane anything. I have killed bosses that way. Those two work so well together, you know? You know, actually, I'm gonna move her, put her here, so we have a little bit more pocket healing here, and I would not change anything else. You know, I really think we can just deal with this now. I don't see we losing at all now. Okay, that was scarily close, but that's fine, right? That is fine. Oh, he killed. Nice, he died. Why do I have one extra? Okay, no. Fuck you. Bear! You can switch out Haruka for her. Okay, wait. Yeah, but I think Haruka is better. We won't have much time after we take out that recon team. You're right. We're on a tight schedule. The birds aren't going to climb into the city from the sand. We do that sometimes. But the core city is on the move. It'll be hard to get information into the foundation levels. If the predators stand on the sand and wait for the city to pass over them, both height and speed are going to be an issue. If they can't open the maintenance hatches and waste chutes on the underside, our distraction and our camouflage won't be worth anything. Yes, Caber? See, we won, we won. I got the tree. The tree? Nah, okay. My Lobocorp is green. Nice. So our 5 teams will take a vehicle and use the cover of the sandstorm to approach the city, then employ special equipment to climb into the city's superstructure. We only sent 5 teams? We're in no hurry to get the attention of the local Ursus brass. And we wouldn't want them to send out an attack ship to smash Rhodes Island in the wilderness and kill our employees. Even if they did that, you wouldn't see a single report on it in any newspapers. The bankers and insurance executives will quietly cross out your name and shove all the lucre into their own nest eggs. No one will speak of you. No one wants to upset Ursus. The tree that everyone hates, but I love it. Okay, Caver. That's nice. Anyways, our neutrality gives us some freedom to move in cracks between forces. And that means we can't be backed by any power. We survive by working in secret, just like when we send those teams to save you. 5 teams. Leave tracks, cover the tracks, objective complete, objective failed, no matter what. Rhodes Island only ever deploys 5 teams. Even for a city-state like Lungmen, wiping us out would be a trifle. You saw the LGD. They are as strong as any country's special forces. They certainly have a pharmaceutical company beat. So why do they need us? Because it's about the infected. Rhodes Island has departed Lungmen, and we're bearing on the next trade port at 15 kilometers per hour. We'll be in the wilderness for a few weeks before we get there. Aside from some nearby Rhodes Island communicator specialists and some trusted vessels, no one will pick up our signal. We'll plot a course around all the nomadic cities around known paths. Even if Lungmen decides to betray us, they won't be able to find us. That's not enough, is it? We must have more at stake. Right, we will need something else to tip the scales. The both of you turned pretty gloomy, huh? I know how serious this is, but you don't have to smile like that, do you? I mean, did I smile? I know you did. Your lips may not have moved, but I could feel it. So here we are. Yay! No, I have to say this. I do not intend to rebuild any sort of relationship with this person. You may be forgetting there's 2 sides of this. Myself, Amiya, and 3 of our elite operators will lead the 5 teams. We have 3 combat teams, 1 recon team, and 1 spec ops team. You may want to meet the leaders of one of those teams. Rosmontis, wait. Oh, Blaze. You're badly wounded. Why are you here? You should go back. Go on. Are you going to sort you this time? Yes. I'll get someone to replace you. How about Misery? He's better at assault ops than you. He'll wave his hand and it'll be all done. Let's have him go. You don't want me to go? Yeah, you shouldn't. You're giving me a weird feeling, Blaze. This isn't like the mission you went on before. Because I might die? Watch it. You can't just come out and say it like that. You're too young for such a dangerous mission. It's not right. How old is she? But Amiya's going too. That's because she's Amiya. Yeah, she's Amiya. Wait, guys. Do we have a guys, we don't have computer audio. Nobody told me that we don't have audio. Well, at least it's something that I can just read. Jarvis, rupture Green's eardrums. No, please, Salty. Please, no. Another fucking stream without any audio. And nobody dares to tell me that I don't have audio. I thought. You thought that I was playing mute? Why was I playing in mute? Oh. Oh my god, why? We had cats before, nobody told me. You want us to hear you better? Ooh. Well, at least you can hear me better, so that's not a problem. Rage bait success. If it wasn't for Salty saying some dumb shit, I would not have thought about it. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm out of my mind. I'm still a little bit sick. I was not thinking. I did not check the whole checklist. I am absolutely useless. I am the most useless streamer ever. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks, Gaber. Thanks. Honestly, I'm drugging. That doesn't help, Gaber. I am drugging you. God damn it. Jarvis moved to Grimm's stream audio. Okay, sure, as you wish. We didn't have audio before, why do we have audio now? It's muted, we don't need audio. God damn it. No, but really. How can nobody tell? Well, at least you could hear me. It's fine, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm so curious as to how many people are watching us right now. Oh yeah, it's fine. We only have between 3 and 4 people. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If you guys didn't feel it, I am sure the other 3 guys didn't feel it either. Your noises, yeah, my noises are better. Thanks, Gamer. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep watching. Let's just keep going, you know? Amiya. She's just like me. She's infected. She's an operator. And I checked the logs. Ace and the Scout are both in Chernobyl. They didn't come back. That means they're gone. I went to see. I went to know what happened. I went to see who's running Reunion. I went to know who did that. I did not distort, okay? I did not distort. I'm fine. I am as fine as a man that has tried streaming for a long time. It's fine, you know? It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Anyways, I want to know what happened to Ace and Scout. Rosmontis, you don't have a record. That kind of stuff. Blaze? Shit. What the hell am I saying? No, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Damn, my big mouth. But their deaths, they... Blaze? I am the one who was wrong. We have happy memories. And painful ones too. You have to remember the both. You're weird, Blaze. Your words are all scattered and broken. I don't want to see you hurting so much. When you have to look back at them, you can't let go of those memories. You can put them there, leave them there, and don't look back. If I don't look, then what's the point of recording them? If I don't look, then they're forgotten. I won't forget. I definitely won't forget a single death. Ha, right. You're like me. You're a Rhode Island elite operator. I can go in your place. Really, You're bleeding again. It's fine. I'll take you. Oof. Rosmontis, you and Mia look after yourselves. Right, I will. Do I have to beat her? Dr. GreenLeafNova. Rhode Island's elite operators, for whatever reason, dedicate their talent and energy to Rhode Island projects. The teams they bring with them fully support their work, because our elite operators, to a certain degree, can directly determine how we use certain tactics. But not all of them are exactly as we imagined them. You've made a lead operator Blaze, Doctor. There are a lot of rumors about her. Maybe you haven't heard. The truth is, they're a little exaggerated. But everyone has a different impression of her. But Doctor, I think you're capable of understanding her choices. Because that's nice. Judging by your reaction, you may have already met the one we're talking about. We don't need more males. I mean, there are male operators. I just played with female ones, you know. Then we're okay. Anything else you know? That's a basic flag, honestly. It's practical. A plan's a plan. An operation's an operation. But the OP is what matters. A plan is just a basic outline of an operation. And a misstep during an operation can shatter a plan. I hope we don't have any bad omen specialists here. I don't know why that opened. That ain't good. We have a problem. Dust density is still too low. This isn't going to work with that light angle. We're in the open here. If they look down from the breach, they might spot us before we're fully operational. But we can't cover the machine anymore than it already is. If we block the airflow, we won't get enough current going to kick up the dust. What do we do? Should we keep moving back? We might not have time. I'll take care of it. Firewatch, keep an eye out and tell me which way to adjust. Lady, what are you doing? Fixing the angle of the light. To mitigate the suffering of the world, I believe even the sun itself will bow to me. Oh, wow. Elysium! Oh, there's that on the dune. Nerl, they're not saddling up and not falling back? What's she doing? Meditating? Posing? Is she posing here? No, wait. What's that light? Her body's glowing. Too bright. Thanks, Captain. Thanks for covering my eyes, but it would be great if you weren't squeezing like you wanted to crush my skull. What is Nerl doing? She's okay. Well, you say that, Captain, but that light is brighter than the sun. What is she up to? No way. She's pulling in all the light around us. Whoa. Captain, all the light is starting to form together. And I'm just saying, could anyone but the Radiant Knight do something like this? Captain, look at the shadows of the sand dunes. Can you even tell what time of the day it is? I'm just trying to brighten the mood here. And once we kick up that sandstorm, we won't be able to see the shadows, right? Shutting up, sorry. Okay, I like this guy. Say you wanted more mails, there's your mail. Take us up. We've got some weird colored balls clipping us. Don't be scared, instructor. Reunion casters aren't good enough to shut us down. We're just a distraction. No need to put on an air show for Reunion. Put on a good enough show and Reunion might just surrender. Isn't that what they call a show of force? Aerial acrobatics isn't a show of force. All on tight, instructor. I need a barf bag. The device is fully functional. Mia, we're ready to move. Roger. Drivers, maintain a steady speed. Check your maps. Use the sensor to cover your approach to the core city until you're in a range to deploy boarding gear. Engage. The sand will cover our tracks. Remember your protective gear and don't let the sand into our sensitive equipment. But I can see the sun. Why is the sunlight breaking through the sandstorm? The underside of the core city is so clear. It's like arts. This wasn't part of the plan. Is that natural light? Don't worry about it. Roger that. Grappling hooks prepare to fire. Operators, make sure the cables are securely fixed to the underside of the city. Once all operators are aboard, the vehicles will depart at once. I don't usually say things like this, but I'm pretty sure that light just now is a good omen for us. Definitively. I made it a little too intense and had to aim it at the ground, but let's not tell her that part. Hold on, the core city is speeding up. Our machines are wind-driven, but they can only keep the sensor within a 1 kilometer range. If they break that range, they'll spot us for sure. Hurry up, everyone. We're out of time. We have to slow down. If we drive out of the sandstorm, Chernobyl's optical detection system will pick us right up and blow the whole OP. How many people do we have left? Hurry up and... There aren't any left, huh? Silent teleporter. Okay, pass me the carabiner. I'm going myself. It's so dangerous, Doctor. You've never had an operator training. We can send you up there alone. Didn't Dr. Calcet assign you any battlefield support? Nope, what of it? I did. Me. Calcet grabbed by the waist with one arm and pulled you into the zip line with the other. Seize your own fate next time, Dr. GreenLeafNova. She hates when I still have no idea why. The sandstorm was ferocious, and the arm holding it was very hard. But you couldn't be certain it belonged to Calcet. All squads, take your positions. There's no room for error in the operation to come. (10:30 a.m. Core City Foundations. Yeah, there's definitely a sign of someone breaking in here. Confirmed, one infiltrator. We can't be sure if that blood stain over there is Reunion or someone else's. It hasn't turned yet. It very well could be Officer Shen's. We have to hurry. Oh, Doctor. I'm glad you made it here safe. I had help. You were this close to getting me. Uh-huh. That's that dangerous, huh? Did you get hurt, Dr. GreenLeafNova? Fine, let's go. Just some psychological trauma.
All done. Just as specified in the contract. Need to take a look?
It's been done. A tutorial stage. At this point, we have a tutorial stage. We only played 1, 2, 3, 4 operations. It is already time to end the stream. Okay, this is a long one. This story is a fucking long one, you know?
Leader?
Let's check the recruits before we leave. I got Plume.
Formerly of the Pontifica Cohor's ladder.
Thanks. The second one, it's Cotter.
Just an ordinary mercenary.
We already have her.
I have her.
A sniper AoE. Catapult. We already have her.
Hey!
And a medic, please give me something good. Oh, Mirror. Mirror's not bad. It's not like I use her. I'm running out of things. Yeah. Thermal EX. Nice, we got another one of this. And we have Mirror. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. This has been very nice. Very, very, very freaking nice. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was very nice. I did my best. We did clean a couple of missions. There's way too much to read, though. What can you? Sure, whatever. Graze your beard? Sure, you can graze my beard. I'm cutting it a little bit shorter tomorrow. It got a little bit too long, I think. Thanks, Gaber. Thanks. It's my time to leave now. It's my time to go and sleep. It's my time to say goodbye. Sleep everybody well. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Good night, Caber. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Thanks, Caber. You know, if I have to complain about something, I don't know what happened, but we've been really, really low on views the last couple streams, you know? It's kind of sad. Probably busy. I agree. Well, thanks for joining me tonight. Sleep well, everybody. Good night.